Hey guys, welcome to Bastion Time. I am your host Bastion. This is my disappointment with Nintendo's E3 of 2018. And I don't want to be a negative Nelson, and I know I said I probably wasn't going to make another video for an eternity, but I just wasn't expecting to be so gosh darn annoyed with Nintendo this year. Their E3, I mean... First of all, let's get straight to, I know everybody is super excited for the new Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Ultimate, and yes, it's really cool that they have included every single character that they've ever had before. That's all great stuff. I totally get that, and for many people, that's basically all Nintendo needed to do at this year's E3 was show Smash Bros. Ultimate, mention that every single person that you ever wanted to be in it is going to be in it, and that's it. That's all you need for a successful Nintendo E3. For me, however, that's not enough. That's just not enough. I mean, yes, they also announced Super Mario Party. I've never owned a single Mario Party game in my life. I've only ever played one Mario Party game, and I found it kind of boring, to be honest with you. I'm just not into it. So that didn't have, I didn't like, you know, root and scream for joy when they announced that. I was like, oh, okay, people will enjoy that. That's good. And that's it. Did they announce anything else that was brand new? No. I mean, yes, they kind of, forgive the phrase, shot their load a couple weeks ago, was it? With the new Pokemon, Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. Yes, that was a big, huge deal. I get that. But even that, they kind of ticked tons of people off with the whole new catching Pokemon mechanic, and they did not clarify enough. Hey, this is not Pokemon Switch. That is coming 2019. This is something to hold you over until then. They didn't make that clear enough, so that created all kinds of, like, what? This is Pokemon Switch? Why? We hate this kind of sentiment. But anyways, beyond all of that, what else did they did not even show Yoshi Switch. A game that they talked about, I think, was it with the first announcement of the Switch? And we still haven't seen much from it? Why did they not show it? Is it that far behind in development that they can't even show us what they've got going now? Or any kind of estimate as far as when it's coming? They also didn't show Metroid Prime 4. All we have ever seen from Metroid Prime 4 is a logo. That's it. They can't show us anything else? It's just... The Switch has been out for a while now, and for as far as first-party Switch titles, there's been Zelda, which was freaking amazing, and I love it to pieces, and there's been Mario Odyssey. Again, an amazing game, I love it to pieces, and I think that's it. I mean, you're going to correct me in the comments, you're going to say, well, hey, Bastion, how could you possibly forget about X or Y or Z? And I'm going to tell you, oh, one of those things might be Hyrule Warriors Super Magnificent Ultimate Edition or whatever the heck they're calling it. That's not a... I already played that on Wii U. I'm not buying it again for the Switch. I have no interest in the Switch version. Or Mario Kart Super Switch version. No. I already have that on the Wii U. I don't need it for the Switch. That's not a Switch game. That's a Wii U game. There's another one like that. I forget what it is. All those games are nice, but we need more first-party Switch games. Why is it taking them so long to put out Yoshi Switch? That game looks amazing. I want to play it immediately. I would rather play that than Smash. I know this is blasphemy. I'm sorry, but I would much rather play the Yoshi Switch game than Smash Bros. Ultimate or whatever. I'd much rather play it for sure than Super Mario Party. Why is there no news about it? It makes no sense to me why there's no news. Also, did we see a single 3DS game? So, Nintendo has made it crystal clear, hey, we're not abandoning the 3DS, we're still developing for the 3DS. They did not announce a single 3DS game that I'm aware of. how are they still supporting it if they're not announcing any new games for it? That makes no sense to me. And what I thought for sure they would announce would be some sort of either, like I mentioned in my previous video about my wishes, hopes, and dreams for this year's Nintendo E3 2018, I was really thinking that we would get something Zelda related for not the Switch. I knew there was no chance in heck they were going to pull a Majora's Mask and put out a brand new Zelda Switch game just a year later. I knew that wasn't going to happen, even if it seems like it's a thing they could do. They could pull the Majora's Mask, reuse all the same graphics, the same engine, everything, just create a brand new landscape, brand new shrines, and bing bang boom, you've got a new Zelda Switch game. Why they can't do that, I don't know. Maybe they just simply do not want to do that, but I think they would make tons of money from it. I know I would love to play that. I'm not sure about anybody else, but in any case, that being the case, they did not announce that. I'm sure that they must just be working on a new full-fledged Zelda game, or maybe it's too soon. Maybe the development time for something like that is not a year anymore. Maybe the development time for Majora's Mask could have been a year because that's Nintendo 64 technology. Maybe Switch technology is such that it's going to take more than a year. Okay, whatever. I wasn't really expecting that. What I was expecting and did not get was some kind of 3DS Zelda game. And no. So, taking Triforce Heroes off the table, which still, that was 3 years ago. For goodness sake, that was 3 years ago. Why is there not another Zelda handheld game in 3 years? Whatever. I don't even really count that. That's its own thing that was developed by Grezzo, not Nintendo. It has nothing to do with... I played it for like 5 minutes and I was like, ugh, this is not a Zelda game. This is just a 4-player party game, or a 3-player party game, sorry, pretending to be a Zelda game. Whatever, it's not an official, in my mind, canon Zelda game. I lost total interest in it because where's the exploration? Anyways, that's a whole different rant for another time. So, Link Between Worlds, that was 5 years ago. They cannot have developed, they can't even announce a new handheld Zelda game 5 years later? What? And again, I'm not expecting a whole lot here. I'm not expecting to develop something from the ground up. Why could they not have just taken the engine and graphics from A Link Between Worlds, repurposed those for a Link's Awakening game, or for, I don't know, the Oracle's games, or even something brand new? I feel like 5 years is plenty of time to repurpose those graphics even for something brand new. Nope, no such luck. Why the heck not? 5 years later, we don't have a new Zelda handheld game. What? Just, it boggles my mind. So, yeah, basically, I came away from that E3 presentation saying to myself, Smash Bros. Ultimate is happening. We already knew that was going to happen, but now here we've got the announcement. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? And it's not just Nintendo's fault. I'm also frustrated with third-party developers because, yeah, there have been ports of things here and there, and yes, Octopath Traveler, a game I'm super into, at least I think I am. I'll try out that new demo in a few days. That looks great, and so that's awesome, but what about that? That's it? That feels like not very much. Why? For goodness sake, is the Spyro trilogy remake not coming to Switch? I thought for sure Nintendo's just holding off. They don't want the Spyro team to announce that themselves. Nintendo themselves want to announce it at E3, so they're going to hold off on that. Same with the Secret of Mana remake. I thought they'll announce that at E3 2018 for sure. And that will be for the Switch. The Spyro trilogy will be for the Switch. Neither of these things came to pass. Those are games that are meant to be played on something like the Switch, especially the Secret of Mana remake. Why wasn't that announced at this year's E3? I hoped against hope that maybe there might be, you know, Square Enix came forward and said, hey, we've got a whole new team devoted to developing games for the Switch now. And I thought, so that means they're going to look into their old IP. Remember, Crystal Chronicles was a thing that was exclusive to Nintendo, and maybe we'll get a remake of the original Crystal Chronicles, or maybe a brand new Crystal Chronicles game in that older style which was, you know, a multiplayer, top-down Zelda sort of style, handheld Zelda sort of style. Maybe we'll get that announced. No such luck on that end. Or maybe even Hope Against Hope, Secret of Mana 5, which the developers have been saying for years that they're going to be making. Maybe that will be announced and it will be for the Switch. No such luck. Yeah, I don't know. I came away from that Nintendo presentation just like, okay, Smash Bros. That's it. We spent 45 minutes and all I got out of it was Smash Bros. But again, I know for most people, new Smash Bros is enough. That's enough for most every Nintendo fan. Not for me though. I can enjoy Smash Bros for about 5 minutes. A new Smash Bros. I'm like, yep, here's this new character I've never tried before. That's fun. Okay, maybe 5 minutes is a pessimistic underestimate. Maybe up to a half hour. And then I'm like, okay, I got it. That's the new Smash Bros. All right. So, I don't know. I hate to be, as I said earlier, a negative Nathan or Nelson or whatever end name I mentioned, but just not amused by Nintendo. Taking all of this stuff aside, out of the picture, the stuff that I dreamed of, that I wanted them to invent, the handheld Zelda, the new Zelda Switch, whatever. I know we weren't going to get any of that stuff. Okay, fine, whatever. What about the stuff that we already know about? Yoshi Switch. Why could they have not shown anything from that? Why can't they give us a release date for that? Is that so far away from the release that it's not even happening in 2019 or something? Is that not even coming till like 2020? That's insane to me. I also just can't understand why we don't have a brand new 2D Mario game. I know the new Super Mario Bros. Thing is played out, so no, I don't want another one of those necessarily, although actually I would play one for the Switch, no problem, but I get why we might not ever get that, and I know that Mario Maker has sort of eliminated all of that, but why not a brand new 2D Mario game in some unique style we've never seen before, like watercolors or, you know, something like Paper Mario style? Why not? I just... Why is there nothing there? But anyways, that's my rambling rant about why I purposely did not schedule any clients. I'm a personal trainer. Purposely did not schedule any clients from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Well, really 9 a.m. to noon, just in case. And then I was like, well, that was 3 hours out of my schedule I've wasted and I'm not making money during for no good reason. Anyways. That's my rambling thoughts and opinions. I'm sure you have contrary opinions, and that's totally cool. If for you, Smash Bros. Ultimate is all you needed from this year's Nintendo E3, and that's got you pumped and excited for Nintendo, that's totally cool. It's just different strokes for different folks, right? So, anyways, let me know what you guys thought about the Nintendo E3, what? Nintendo E3 2018 presentation down in the comments, and I'll read them and reply to them, and yeah, see you guys goodness only knows when. I mean, if Hope Against Hope Nintendo is holding something back like they used to do years ago until the end of E3 that they're not even putting in their presentation because they just want to wow everybody at the end of E3. They used to do that kind of thing. Maybe they'll do that this year, and maybe it will be Link's Awakening 3DS or something like that. Then I will for sure will make a new video soon. If there's nothing like that, I have no idea when the next video will be. Could be a year from now. Anyways, see you guys whenever that is. Bye, guys.